Yo, what is going on? YouTube and Kick back at you just for another stream. As we get this stream going, let's see some W's in the chat. Alright, let me get this shared around in Discord. Let everyone know we are live. Alright, there it is for YouTube. Now we gotta do it for Kick. Alright. Chat, we're good to go. Think we're golden. Alright, let me get you guys up here. There's the old Kick chat. Get the old YouTube chat up. Alright. There we go. Let's get these lights dimmed down. Alright, there we go. But anyways, if you're new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button so we can make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to ring that bell. You'll be notified for more of these live streams, challenges, reviews, vlogs. I do a lot of various stuff on the channel. It's basically a niche channel. It's just a variety channel. Also, smash that like button to help YouTube. I'll show, hey YouTube, let's get these live streams and videos up on top. Also, you new to the Kick channel, hit that follow button. But yo, what is going on? YouTube and Kick, how's it going? Hey, what's going on? Trucker Gamer, Robbie, how's it going? How's it going? See, Robbie says, hey, Challenge Master. Yep. Yeah, I haven't been really doing a lot of yups. Already got your ice cold Mountain Dew? Already got mine. Got the still drinking some Purple Thunder. You already know. There we go. Wait, I gotta shrink the chat down a little bit. There we go. Some reason the YouTube chat was a little too big. Had to shrink her down. But what's going on, chat? Man. Speaking of that, speaking of the dew, maybe we should crack the old dew up. Alright, but anyways, you know, warm Mountain Dew doesn't taste good. It's better when it's cold. So might as well crack it open while she's still cold. Let's crack this bad boy open. Cheers, YouTubes and Kick. Yummy. Nothing beats a nice chat. Nothing beats a nice refreshing dew. Nothing beats a fresh dew. Mountain Dew Purple Thunder. Yep. You know, I wonder if Mountain Dew is gonna come out with a Christmas special. You know, yeah. I wonder if they're gonna come out with a Christmas special. You know, because a couple years, was it last year or was it last year? I think it was last year. But anyways, Mountain Dew was supposed to come out with Mountain Dew, which was called Cobra's Cane. I guess it was like some kind of like peppermint dew, but I guess they turned it down for some reason. I don't know why, but I was kind of, I kind of heard about that. I was kind of looking forward to that, like, I got to review that for the channel, but then it's like, then when I found out, yeah, they turned it down. So I don't know. I wonder if Pepsi Cola bottle company is gonna release Christmas Dew. That would be nice, chat. Because I have to try to see it if they are, get my hands on it and do a review for it. But I don't know. I know this year Mountain Dew didn't do the Mountain Dew Voodoo. They basically did that Mountain Dew trolley, which I couldn't find anywhere in stores. Luckily though, chat, I was able to find that to do a review for that. Yeah, I had to like specially order that. Like if you've seen the review of that Mountain Dew trolley, yeah, I had to specially order that because I was looking around in stores. I was looking around in my local grocery store, couldn't find it. I was looking around Target, nothing. Then my last option was to look at Walmart and nothing. So I was like walking around, like my head was spinning, like, where can I get that? And it just happened to be that I was just browsing on Amazon, and boom, that's where I found it. So I was lucky right there. That's how I was able to review it, and it was a pretty good deal. Pretty good price on that. I think it was only like $6, somewhere around $6. That's without the shipping, but that's a pretty good deal. So. And also too, I know that another thing is too, I wanted to do a review for the channel, but I couldn't find it because Cheez-Its was supposed to release the item too. They were supposed to release some Wendy's Baconator Cheez-Its. I was looking around in stores, and there again, I couldn't find it. So I don't think we'll ever. So I don't think we'll be able to review that. The Wendy's Baconator Cheez-Its. I was really looking forward to reviewing those. But yeah, I do a lot of various stuff on this channel. See that's the only, too bad though with Kick though, you can't do like upload videos. That's the only thing though. Kick is just pretty much only streaming platform. I heard there's ways you can upload like clips to your Kick channel, like but it's gotta be like special moments from like your live streams. And then it stays up. And that's the only thing though with Kick though, because with Kick, the streams only stay up for a certain amount of time. Then they take them off the platform. Which is see, I wish if Kick would actually be able to have them where you can keep the streams up, so it's like, you can go back, if you want, to go back like 3-4 years or more, and it can be like, oh yeah, I remember when I did a stream, and be like, hey, good stream, like, But that's the thing. It's not like how YouTube is, like where YouTube basically, where you have your stream and then, YouTube basically saves it. So it's like, you can go back and rewatch it like, a couple years later and be like, oh yeah, I remember the stream. But that's one thing that Kick needs to do on their upgrade, where you can where you can keep the streams up, so you can go back and relook at it like, a couple years later. But which is chat. Speaking of Kick, let me ask the bot. Alright, and then for YouTube, or for Kick, in case you want to check out my YouTube channel. Alright, there it is. In case you guys want to check it out. Hey, what's going on, Lucky? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? how you been? How you been, Lucky? Hun, never really heard of that phone. Is that? Oh, it's like what is that, like Android? See, here's alright. See here's the thing. When it comes to like, when it comes to phones, I'm more of an Android. I don't really like the format of iPhones. I'm more in the Androids. I've tried iPhone out. I didn't own it, but I've tried one out, like, where you can go into the like a phone store, and then where they have like, the phones on display, and then they have them where you can touch screen, the touch screen works, and you can like play around with it, just see the format. See, I didn't like I don't like I didn't like the format of the iPhones, And now, yeah, I've heard too that iPhones like break too easily. Like if you drop them, compared to where Androids are more durable. They're like where, Android phones still break if you drop them, but I've heard that Android phones are more shock resistant compared to the iPhones. I don't know. That's just what I heard, but yeah, I'm more into Android. I always was. I don't think I ever, and I don't think I ever plan on switching to iPhone. Over the years I've stuck with Android, and that's what I'm sticking with. Hey, what's going on, Underground Thomas? How you doing? How you doing? But I don't know. Chat. What are you more into? Android or iPhone? What are you? More Android user or iPhone user? Myself, I'm an Android user. But let's get this chat flowing. Right. She's looks like she's a little quiet. Hey. Yeah, I know, and I know a lot of you miss the river videos. I mean, yeah, this year I didn't really. I know this year I didn't really do much of them. I think I only did one river video. I know a lot of you missed the mud videos. I gotta do some get some mud videos, which is next year. When springtime comes, when it starts warming up. Right now, pretty much, winter is coming. But I have some really good mud videos coming up. Soon as Mother Nature can cooperate, but we probably won't see that for probably another 4 or 5 or 6 months. Depending on when it starts warming up. But yeah, it was underground, Thomas. Yes, it was a bad year for the river. The river was really shallow, and seeing that's kind of part of the reason why I haven't really been doing a lot of river videos, because which is I've mentioned it too in a couple of my river videos, saying that the river's getting pretty shallow. It's changed. That river it changes over years. I mean, even too, you can probably tell too. Too, with on camera too. I mean, if you go back from the very, 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 very first river video I did on the channel, you watch that video, then you skip over, and then you keep watching them in order, and then you can kind of see how that river kind of formed, it kind of changed. I mean, it's that river really changed. I mean, it's really, yeah, it's going to be really shallow. The bankment is kind of corroding out. But did anyone ever drown in a river? Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I haven't seen anyone. But yeah, back in the day, I mean, that was a really good swimming hole. Until after so many years, it basically just changed, and so I mean, I guess that's the thing, though. You got to kind of see, and that's kind of the thing, though, too. I guess you got to go at the right time. But then, seeing that's the thing, you can't go at the wrong time. Because that's half the problem too. Because after when it rains so much, then the river really the water gets higher. But then but then you still can't swim in it because when the river is high, because with the current is so strong that it can possibly swipe you away. So, it's like you kind of got to go at the right time, like, when it's not too deep but not too shallow. It's just like kind of like in the middle, and that's usually the thing. It's kind of hard to time that, So, nope, I didn't boast famous. I'm actually a pretty good swimmer. I'm actually a good swimmer. Oh, I'm a good swimmer. But how's it going, Bo? How you doing? How you doing? No. How's it going? Let's get this streaming going. It's like so it looks like might have another quiet stream. Not a lot. And I don't really have much to talk about right now, but I thought I'd come on and seeing that's the thing though too, chat. I was thinking too. I know a lot of you are kind of asking, when's the next stream? That's another thing as I heard too. I'm kind of thinking, I need to get back in the rhythm of doing these daily streams. And see, here's the thing. But then see, chat. Here's the thing. Here I am. You want to see more. You want to see more of the daily streams. But then it's like, okay. I see what I can do. And, I try to bring them in. And look, nobody really hardly participates. You gotta help it out. You gotta, we all gotta, fight that algorithm. Come on, we all know how the algorithm is. It's just as the old saying goes. One man cannot get it done. But if you have a whole army, it'll be done. It's same concept, share it around. One share equals a boost. Yep. Hey, what's going on, John? How's it going? How are you doing? Digging the lighting? Yeah. In fact, I can step off camera a little bit. I got the bar light, the little astronaut light glowing, and up in here, my desk light. There's like little colored LED lights with changes, and then that's basically what makes the room glow. Gives that glowing. All right, epic. Thanks. Yeah, that's what I try to do for my streaming. You know, plus too. I don't know if you can see the mic. The microphone also glows too. You know, I think I like it. It's better than you know, I think this is actually better than those what do you want to call it? Like those lights where it's like kind of like a rope, them like rope lights, and then they have like a sticky thing. You stick them on the wall, and you know, I kind of looked at it as like nah. You know, then they like change different colors and stuff. They come with their remote. I was like, nah. You know, this way. You know, I like this setup. This is like better. You know, I mean, but yeah, I like it. I think it's epic too. I think, you know, seeing I think too. This is what, you know, when with the lights, you know, it, you know, brings a little more to the stream. You know, I think it kind of looks better too. I even too sometimes chat. Sometimes too, it's like, you know, I'll be like working my office, or you know, like here, you know, either trying to come up with some video ideas, you know, or trying to upload a video. You know, I'll just be sitting dark like this with the lights, like. You know, I think it's really smoothing. It's like really, you know, relaxing kind of like, you know, rather than having, you know, the regular lights where it's like really bright. But hey, what's going on, Jackie? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How's it going? How's it going? Going good? That's good to hear. Yeah, I think it's going pretty good too. Things are going pretty good. I saw they come on for a little bit. You know, chat with guys for a little bit. Yep. But just thought I'd come on and chat for a little bit. It's kind of a little quiet today. A little quiet tonight. Not a lot going on. Yep. You know, just pretty much the same old, you know. Same old. It's the same old, just a new day. But you know, I know, and chat. I know it's been a while, and YouTube. I know it's been a while since I've actually did a challenge. I know a lot of you are saying I should do I should basically get some challenges. I'm kind of I'm actually thinking up of one. Not gonna really spill the beans, but you're gonna have to kind of wait, for it. But you know, it's still in the making. You know, but you know, I gotta, you know, do it and film it. But yeah, so definitely stay tuned for that. But for my Kick viewers, you know, you want to see that challenge, you'll have to tune into YouTube. I'd like to put on Kick, but that's the only problem with Kick, because you know, you can't really upload videos, which I wish you could, you know, upload videos instead of streaming, but so yeah, you have to tune into on YouTube for that. Hey, what's going on, Adam? How's it going? How's it going? Well, if you well, Adam, if you become a member, you get to use there's basically 3 tiers. You have the Challenge Master tier, which is with that, you get to use my customized emojis. You get to join membership chat, and then you have the River Rat, which is the middle tier. And with that one, you get everything from the Challenge Master tier. Plus, I follow you on social media. Then you have the Mud Monster, which is the higher one. That's the expensive one. But then with that one, you get everything from the Challenge Master tier. Plus, you get everything from the River Rat. And then plus, you get free shoutouts if you become a Mud Monster. So that's the only way you can get actually bypass the is it only if you become a Mud Monster, though. And then plus, not only that too, it's not mentioned in the tier, but in if you're in my Discord server, you get a private chat too. Which is with that, you can be the Challenge Master tier for that too, or higher. But within that, you just have to message me, and then DM me your YouTube channel. Then that way I can confirm it's you, and then I'll have to give you the role for it, so you can access into the secret Discord chat. So those are the tiers. Rewind it. Rewind, Adam. I'm not repeating it. Rewind the stream. Or go back and listen to it from the in the replay. Hey, what's going on, Lantern? How you doing? Yep. Lights are on. Lights are dimmed down. Got the bar light going. The astronaut light. The little light bar going. Got the whole 9 yards, bro. The whole 9 yards. Doing good. That's good to hear. Same here. Same old. You know, I'm doing pretty good too. Hanging there, chilling. You know, living the dream. Just living the dream. Christmas lights are lit. Nah, a little too early for Christmas lights, bro. Yeah. I used to actually chat. Actually, I actually used to put Christmas lights up. You know, I used to decorate my whole place like with years ago with Christmas lights. I did the outside, did the inside, like used to do that. But then I stopped doing that because it was just like, because then it was getting to be too expensive. Then eventually, a couple years down the road, then the lights fail, and you know, you try replacing the bulbs, and it's just like, you know, it's like then you go get a new set, and then to replace that, and then it's like a couple years, and that set goes, and it's like, nah. So I was like, nah, the heck with it. I'm not I'm not doing that anymore, you know. So yeah, from that on, I never really stopped doing it. Yeah, I just think going out buying Christmas lights, I think it's kind of just basically a waste of money, you know. Just a waste of money. It's because them sets only last so long, and especially two. That's half the problem too, because it's like, you know, when one light goes out and then they all go out, you know, and so it's like really hard because then you got to try to find the bad bulb that's causing the issue, and it's like, ugh, too much of a hassle. Too much of a hassle. It's like, no. So, well, and chat a little quiet. Yeah, think my yesterday's stream was a little better. It was man, chat. Nobody really chats up anymore. You know, it's kind of. But I think that's just the way how the algorithm is. You know, the algorithm is that way. Hey, what's going on? Lantern says she's quiet. Hey, yeah, it is. Hey, what's going on, Joey? Joey with the numbers. How you doing? How you doing, bro? How are things going? But man, we really need to bring our we really need to bring our community back too, like, bring it back to the good old days, that's the thing though too. We gotta kind of stop. We kind of gotta stop too being gatekeepers too, because it's like, when someone new comes into our community, like, we should welcome them. But that's what I say on that. Rav says, "Yep, yep, Yep. I mean, it's, more of the truth, It's the only way, another way, you grow, and see, I'm more I'm more like into the community, like where there's no drama, there's less drama, and everybody gets along with everybody, None of this, like, none of this, like, oh, did you hear what this YouTuber did? He did this, she did this, yada yada. It's like, nah, like, it's like, no, it's like, hey, you just be you, creating your own content, longs, it ain't hurting nothing, long as you're following the platform's rules, following their terms of services. Hey, it's all good. But see, Rob says, who's ready for Halloween? I'm not, but I know she's right around the corner. I ain't gonna dress up. I don't, bro. I don't dress up for Halloween. Kind of gave that up. Other than I'm just probably gonna dress up as myself. But I gotta try to. I gotta try to think of a Halloween stream, man. Or maybe I should chat. I know Lottie liked the singlet. Maybe I should put the singlet on for Halloween. Should I? I mean, I think I've did that chat. I think I did that for last year. I think I did that for last year's Halloween stream. I was like in the singlet. What do you think, chat? Should I do that one again? Should I do it stream in one of my singlets for Halloween? Let me know down in the chat, or if chat, if you're watching the replay, let me know down in the comments. Let me know down in the comments. And I don't know, maybe I'll see what I can do. But I don't know. I might just put the single on the on Halloween. Who's ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas? let's get through Halloween first, and then Thanksgiving, and then we can talk about Christmas. But I know pretty much. See, and that's pretty much the thing too. Like in their society, it's basically like now basically we'll like right after Halloween, everybody starts talking about Christmas. So it's like no, like let's get through Thanksgiving first, and after Thanksgiving is done, then we can talk about Christmas. But see, and that's another thing is too. Like chat. You don't really see very many Thanksgiving decorations. I mean, back in the day, man, they would the stores would always put that out. Now it's like you don't hardly see any of that. Because it's basically like right after Halloween. After Halloween, we pretty much skip Thanksgiving, go right into Christmas. That's what it kind of seems like, what they're doing. But so a little quiet. Let's chat it up. What are your thoughts? Let's get this going. See, that's another thing is too. See, I try to find like a civil conversation, but it's like nobody really hardly goes along with it. Like, come on, let's see a little more participation in the chat. See a little more participation in the chat. We got 5 watching on YouTube. So who are those 5 lurkers? Come out, wherever you are. Come out. Not be hiding behind your screen. Looks like we ought to. Mine is lurk it up. Yeah, we got 5 lurkers. Okay, there's Lantern. So, which means basically. Here. So that means basically we got 4 lurkers. 4 lurking around. because Lantern is chatting. So that means we got 4 lurkers just lurking around. Not chatting. But burp. Yeah, I didn't get a do burp in. You didn't get a do burp in, but nah, there was a quiet one, little one. But I don't know. Chat. I don't know. Do the little do burp sport count, or you're kind of more. Or like the really long burps that I basically do. Honestly, is what I like is I like the longer burps when I do the longer ones. I'm pretty sure you can agree with me on that one, but not always we get the long burps, or sometimes you get no do burps, or sometimes we'll just get a little wimpy one. It all depends. It all depends, chat. It all depends. But it all very well depends. What Lantern, are you in a hurry or something? All right. No. Like what I said, just because the old do can is empty, that does not always necessarily mean it's time to wrap it up. No. Ooh, chat. Yeah, I really chat. I really miss doing these streams with you. See, chat. I need to really get back into doing these streams. And that's probably why it's so quiet. Is I haven't been really streaming as much. I need to kind of get the rhythm back going. Eventually when I get in the rhythm of doing it, eventually, things will come. But but yeah. But what's going on, chat? No. What's the matter, Land? Got an ad? There you go. Well, yeah, that's. I know, I hear you, but that's how YouTube makes money. That's how YouTube makes money. And that's where too, that's half of my profit right there too. Yep. That's, that's where the money draws in. But I know ads can get pretty annoying. Of course, Lantern, you can just buy YouTube Premium, because then if you get at YouTube Premium, then there's no ads, and plus now that you're still supporting because when if you're on YouTube Premium. I get half of that profit as well. YouTube gives you a little bit. Yeah, that's the thing. But otherwise, you don't want to get that. And then your only hope is to sit down and watch the ads. That's what I rather do. It's like, I rather just, even though the ads are annoying, but it's like, when it comes to it, it's like I just more rather sit and watch the ads than paying them high subscription fees for YouTube. But yeah, it's not. I mean, lot of the streaming platforms are really getting really expensive. I've even heard Netflix even I've heard Netflix even raise their prices. There we go, chat. The moment you've been waiting for. There was that good old do burp. Look at chat. She just came out like out in the middle of nowhere. Like it just magically appeared. Look at that. There was that good old do burp. And really, to quite be honest with you, chat, I didn't even think that one was gonna come. But hey, there she was. Look at that. Surprise, surprise. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, chat. Man. Yep. Good old do birth. Yep. Alright. Hey, what's going on, Mutta? Where are you gone? Yeah, I know. It's it's been a while since I've kind of streaming. Just kind of really been busy and stuff. I'm trying to get back into streaming. Trying to get back into the rhythm of streaming. I know a lot of you missed the streaming, and I'm gonna try to get back into it. Now basically, since summer is kind of pretty much over, there's not really much to do during the winter. I can't really do the outdoor videos that, of course, I didn't really do many outdoor videos, if you see me on YouTube, but now hopefully things are gonna quiet down, so now I should be able to try to get more streams in. But yes, but that's all I'm going into details. I'm not going into any more details about driving. But no, it's just I just don't want to share it on share around the internet. Because I just feel it's confidential. But alright, anyways. Can Crush. Gotta love them Can Crushes. Alright, anyways. The can is crushed. Bar light is off. Astronaut light is turned off. Lights are turned back up. So you know what that means. It's time to put the stream down in the books. But as always, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the support. If you're new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button so we can make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to ring that bell. You'll be notified for more of these live streams, challenges, reviews, vlogs. I do a lot of various stuff on the channel. It's basically the niche of the channel. It's just a variety channel. Also, smash that like button to help the YouTube algorithm show, hey YouTube, let's get these live streams and videos up on top. Also, you're new to the Kick channel, hit that follow button. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys later. Bye! Alright, again, love you YouTube, love you Kick, you guys rock, you guys are awesome. Again, hit that subscribe button, let's make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to ring that bell, you'll be notified to see what I'm basically up to. And smash that like button to help the YouTube algorithm show YouTube. Let's get the videos and streams up on top. Also, you're new to the Kick channel. Again, hit that follow button to see what I'm up to on Kick. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys later. Bye.